Hey guys, welcome back to Tree Bush Farms. Today we're digging up some tile in the field that we planted wheat. One of the reasons we plant wheat is one, it's really nice for the rotation. We can put oats down and get some early beans in and no-till the beans that we can plant early. And two, it gives us an extra couple months to work on the field for drainage. As you can see, there's a hole just on the other side of my pickup over there. And there's, grass here. There's actually grass right here. And then there's grass over there. And typically all this is dry, but past couple of years it's just been really wet. And we know there's a main tile that drains down in the river down there. These areas have just been soaking up water. You can see right here, there's actually standing water. So Dad's in the backhoe right now digging up the tile. And you can actually see it right here. Dad actually found it. There's the tile. He was digging right next to it pretty much the whole time, but she's packed full of dirt, maybe from digging. I'm not sure, but what I'm gonna do is I need to just, clean this out right here and then clean out where it is in that pile of dirt right in there, just so that, because we gotta reconnect these two pieces of tile. But for some reason it's yellow tile. It's yellow clay. Never seen yellow tile before, but it's definitely wet. It's sticky. So I will find something to set you down on. A couple of years ago with the drone, when we had beans out here, and you could really see where the beans were taken off because it was dry, but the beans that had their roots down into the tile, because the clay tile, there was water sitting in it probably. Those beans did really well. It runs like this, Dad. It's going straight across. Because I see it right in that wall right there.
It's bone dry too.
It's bone dry and full of dirt.
Full of dirt?
Yeah. It runs right into that hole.
It's that same yellow clay tile.
The camera really doesn't do it justice, but there's a pretty clear valley from where Dad's at. That's downhill and downhill, and it shoots straight down into the river. There's probably 1.5 fish that's just wet every spring and every fall. So it's just a good idea that we need to get this tiled, and it's a pain to go around. We're doing like 6 different figure 8s out here. All that tiling is we're drilling holes in the bottom of our flower pot. So it's just going to get rid of the excess water that the crop's not using, because if the water soaks into the ground and it doesn't have anywhere to go, it's just going to start piling on top, and it's going to wash all our sediment and all our fertilizer and everything right down into the river. We're just hoping to figure out our wet hole situation going on here. So alright, so what we're deciding to do is we're going to bury that trench. The main tile we found is right there. It's a 6-inch, and it's running straight towards that telephone pole, pretty much. And what we're going to do, Dad's refilling the trench. We are actually going to this is a different trench that we were digging, searching for the main. We're just going to redig it, because we're going to run a tile over to that muck area. This is all muck. That's why that's black dirt. We're gonna run a tile over to that muck hole, and then there, and then we're gonna run another one right into here. So Dad's gonna refill that in. I went and got the transit. So we're gonna shoot grade 2 or 3 foot of fall over to that muck hole over there. So we're gonna redig this trench just so it's more even, because it was a lot of up and down, and just a lot of shoveling would have been done. So we're gonna bury it. I'm just setting myself back up so that when we shoot lines for the new trench, it's in a level spot. On that's basically a big tape measure. So this shoots from this point is telling me how far off the ground that measurement is. We'll be able to tell from this single point, you know, how even it is crossed, and with it being perfectly level, this spot is like anchored down as, you know, the point of I guess measurement. So we'll know, you know, right where we're gonna be, and where it's got to be. So we'll wait for him to finish digging out the trench, and then we'll start shooting grade and running and just getting that trench dug and getting it perfectly flat and just good enough. We found the main that runs down to the river. We got the trench dug. I was shooting a little bit of grade, so this is pretty close to what it's going to be finished. But you can see there's already water starting to fill up the trench. That's just because, you know, this is all muck. Remember how the clay tile that we dug up didn't have any water in it? Well, we found out where it was going. Because down at the river, at the outlet, it's just pouring out. And, well, we found out where it's coming from. So we're going to tie that. We're going to tie that end into the tile that we're going to bury here. And then that other end is already crushed off from us ripping it out. So it'll be okay. No dirt's going to flow into it. So that's going to do it for us today. And that's going to do it for this video. So thanks guys for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.